is joining us.
That's why I
today,
said.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think when I'm cooking normally? Do you look at me and you think that's a sexy
I
daddy?
do usually think that's a sexy.
Like that guy, that's a sexy. Oh, that's a
Usually
sexy.
when I see you
and I look
cooking,
over there and I do one of these, and then I, you know?
Mm-hmm. I start to get a little horned up on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there might be a market for that sort of thing in the online content world, maybe, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Horny cooking.
I mean, you say that and it seems preposterous, but it is a very active genre. And so today we're going to explore how someone starts by posting cooking videos like this.
That looked good.
It looks good, right?
Yeah. That big slab of butter.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it looked really good. Sorry, I'm getting horny.
Was that getting you horny? But you know, that's all things considered as a pretty PG.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's G-rated. Like, there's nothing, it's only food, right?
I would show that to a child.
Yeah, okay. So now, this is the same guy, keep in mind.
Okay.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Do you understand? Like that's isn't that too much or is that hot? Do people receive that as like sexy? I don't know, cuz this is one of the few instances in my life where I feel like I can't understand like usually I am, you know, pretty good at grasping why something would be considered like hot, even if it doesn't personally appeal to me.
I don't want to keep watching.
Look at this screenshot. Oh, it's disgusting.
I hate that. Oh my god! Why is he doing that? 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 Why is he doing the fast one? Why is he doing that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The fast one! Oh my god! I don't want to see the fast one. I don't want to see the fast one.
Why? Why?
It's not.
This should not.
It's too much, but yeah, it's hot. Okay, some people are saying it's hot. So it's not gross. It's like over the top, but it's sexy. Like people are thinking that that's sexy.
Be legal. It's not gonna come. Why would this fucking thing squirt?
Oh my god. I was not expecting that fast one.
That's not how you make lemonade, Cedric. All right?
Oh my god!
Never mind, it is gonna come.
I actually cannot believe that. Seriously. I actually cannot believe that.
Why? Like, I don't understand. Why would you do this?
Yo, okay, someone just said, I'd watch a hot chick eat a banana, I guess. Great. You just brought up a really good point. That is kind of hot. Or not even kind of hot. That is hot. But I feel like men are... Maybe it's for gay men, but it's like simulating a pussy. So I don't know. But like... A woman eating a banana is hot because we're fucking apes. And I feel like that's not what's like sexy to women, which is why I'm asking. Like, I don't think women get turned on in the same way that men do for the same kinds of visual stimuli. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But also, having said that, women can also be horny apes. No, I know. I agree. My point is, it's not over the same shit. Does that make sense?
Oh my god. Ew!
Oh, that last shot? Ugh. I have to think at some point his family has been like, oh, you've been making TikTok here? You've been making TikTok videos? What's your account? Can I see one? Like, what do you... Because you know they're going to find it at some point. What are they going to say?
I don't know. I'm actually so shocked by that. Like, I think I've seen this guy before, and I see the first shot of him, like, putting his finger in his mouth, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't for me. So I just, like, scroll right by. But, like, I actually cannot believe...
Women go crazy over boy bands, though? Yeah, well, boy bands don't fucking... Yeah, that's a great example, okay? Girls, women go crazy over boy bands. Boy bands will like they will simulate like a loving, empathetic boyfriend experience rather than like I'm gonna finger blast this fucking mango. You know what I mean? That's a great example. It's like if they were doing that, I feel like they don't go as direct. Like direct visual stimuli that simulates sex is appealing to. I feel like it's appealing to men more. Women do it.
I believe he films that. Like he filmed that.
And edits it too.
Like he thought like that was a good idea.
He's in there like literally like fingering coconuts.
Like what do you think that like what do you think it's like in the home? Like cuz it's quiet, you know, probably when he's doing it.
And it's just like that. It's just this
like that.
Completely silent.
He's just not even looking. He's just like this.
It's like, come on, why does this fucking thing squirt? Come on, get a little more out of there. Well,
stops.
Hold on, I really gotta fucking. There we go, and it starts erupting. Yeah, there we go.
And he stops and just like turns off the camera and like sets up another one, and then it's just like that's
cuts
so
open
weird.
another one, lays it down. All right.
I'm not kidding. I feel like it's quite literally. It would be hotter if you were just like normally making food. Am I wrong about this? I don't. Like I said, this is outside of my depth. I'm outside of my element for sure. So that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I gave you an example of what I think women consider hot. What I believe is what women consider hot. Because, like, I myself will never know exactly what women consider to be hot. But as a man who's attracted to women, I try to present myself in a certain way, right? So, like, I have to kind of understand what women find to be sexually attractive.
What's sad for me is the corruption, you know, that the internet has done to this guy.
Yeah.
You start out with innocent French toast videos with, you know, big old slabs of butter. And slowly people start liking and commenting, oh, wait, I like the shot of your face in that one.
Yeah. Or like,
wait, I like when you grab that little thing.
Wait,
you're kind of hot. And he's like, oh, fucking, okay. The people want to see some more.
Yeah.
And then eventually, fucking 2 years later, you're doing this.
Yeah.
2 years later, fucking
I really hated
DJing
that.
Orange.
Yeah.
You didn't even make anything added to favorites. Okay, Chriselle. Okay, Chriselle.
You're the problem.
I was just police escorted out of the fruit aisle. Why?
Okay, so women are horny about it. Okay, I stand corrected. Some women are definitely horny for this kind of shit. I take it back. So more power to those boys, you know?
It's like, I don't know. Not me watching this 10 times in a row, which is insane, and identifying as a coconut from this moment forward.
Like, this isn't that bad. He's just shirtless.
That one, I think, again, this was 2 years ago. So, like, that's the start of it.
Yeah.
Where they see that first shot, and he's just trying to set the scene.
It is gross to put gold flakes on a fucking strawberry tart, but...
just happens to be shirtless.
Yeah.
He probably was like, oops, my bad, but I don't want to
started filming.
I don't want to reshoot it, so here we go. And people are like, oh my god.
Whoa.
I'm not sure if I'm interested in the pie you made or you.
Yeah, so he saw that and was like,
yes. Oh, you're talking about the food. Ups.
No, UPS.
Oh, sorry, UPS. You're talking about the food. UPS.
Yeah.
Because it's like, deliver my package.
Yeah, deliver me straight to your door.
Yeah. Okay, see, now it's starting to get a little bit more raunchy. He's smacking. Why are you spanking dough? Actually, I've done that. I do that every time.
Yeah. It feels a little different, but...
The thing is, he's for everyone.
Yeah, this one, yeah, totally.
You know?
Totally get what you're saying.
He just grabbed that dough shaft.
Yeah, he grabbed the dough shaft and
he wiped the flour down.
Yep.
Down the dough shaft.
Mm-hmm.
That is like more acceptable, I think. Oh.
Why? It's like that looks so freaking good, and then all of a sudden he's fingering it and winking at me.
And you're like, oh god, no. And then it feels like you watched porn or something, doesn't it?
Totally. You feel like
guilty.
You feel guilty.
Yeah, it's like, oh, why did I? Oh god, is that cheating?
Is porn cheating?
I wouldn't say this is porn though, because when you're watching porn, you know what you're doing. This is more like, oh my god, cinnamon buns. Maybe I'll cook those for my wife.
This is the kind of
and then all of a
thing-
sudden he like molests you in the video, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
oh.
Like you could also just be showing this.
Normally, I would say they are way too horny, but then I'm reminded of a quote tweet of your pic, and someone said, "My leg cried." But like, that's a great example, right? Those pictures that I'm posting is just me shirtless. But because I'm usually not, in the rare moments where I am, people go overboard, over the top horny, which is fine. I mean, it like that's why I'm trying to more so understand this kind of content and whether people find it like horny or not. You know what I mean? I was fired for this exact shit at Applebee's. Man, it's just cooking.
It's like to your mom, or like watching this, like, and your little cousin is like looking at the screen, and you're like, ooh, cinnamon bun.
I mean,
yum.
even showing it to your mom.
Like, no, but like
Mom, check out this cinnamon bun
Wait,
recipe.
like,
I just watched the first 75%
if
of it.
my
It looks
mom's
really good.
like, what are you watching? I'm like, oh my god, these cinnamon buns, don't they look so good? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden I'm like, oh,
Why
yeah,
am I
Mom.
watching an evangelical straight couple give their opinions on content that's not for them? Did you just say Cody, and Kelsey are an evangelical straight couple? That's so funny. They are. You're right. I'm just gonna go along with that. Actually, that's a great piece of slander right there. Yeah. No, they are. They're Bible
check it out,
Belt.
and then it's
Yeah.
she's like, oh honey.
Yeah.
And then she's like, he's kind of cute. Replay that one.
What's his name? Cedric?
Cedric. You know what's
I'm
gonna
so
happen.
nervous.
You know
and
what's gonna
scared.
happen.
I'm
That
nervous
fucking
and scared. That egg crack.
and that papaya that's just sitting there,
I'm scared.
sitting there, ready.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually am curious about this one. What was the little spitting part? Like, what was going on there? Like, what was Cedric's thoughts on the spitting?
He does that in a lot of them.
But why? Like, it
'Cause
doesn't
I-
even go along with the theme. Like, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It just makes him more horny. It's just a horny thing to do.
How many times do you think that took?
The spit take?
Yeah.
The spit
Because
take?
it was like. Because he was in
He went, yeah, it's not even really a spit. He went like this, because it had a nice little tube.
Yeah. No, he definitely went. And then, no. But then he like.
Was that hot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, this shot? No! What is this shot supposed to be? Jizz on the ground? What the fuck is that? Oh yeah! No!
That's so disgusting.
That's fucking gross.
That's vile.
Oh, this is
It's odd. It's like, it feels like it's made by people who, like, you know how a lot of people say porn is for the male gaze, right? In a lot of respects, it is. Like, most of the porn is geared towards, like, heterosexual men or gay men, right? And that's why a lot of women, I mean, this is, like, relatively anecdotal, and some people are immediately going to correct me, but, like, a lot of women, at least I've talked to, say that their favorite category is, like, either lesbian porn or other kinds of, like, other categories, right? Not just, like, regular straight-up porn. This is for people who react to visual stimuli. It's odd. It's like, it's too on the nose. Like, it's so, it comes across as, like, gross almost. But maybe there's a niche for it, because these guys are all pretty successful, right?
it's like a
And girls can't wear like bikinis on TikTok without it being fucking taken down.
this guy's
this is
jizzing. It's a pan. He's
This
jizzing
is
on a
fine.
pan. It's a pan tribute. Oh god. All right, here we're in the cooking part now. You're safe. You're safe.
What about eating a banana is not on the nose? No, that you're missing the point. I'm saying men are stupid, and oftentimes, like, and this is not every single man, but a lot of men the way that they like what they react to visual stimuli and how they react to it. Like, we don't want subtlety, whereas I feel like women want a little bit more subtlety in what turns them on. Like, they want to feel comfortable and secure and emotionally invested, and it's a more like over-encompassing experience to arrive at that same pleasure center. Whereas for men, it's just like, it's literally rubbing up against something physical. It will do the job. You know what I mean? But this is subtle? No, dude, this is not subtle at all. There's nothing subtle about this. That's my point. That's why I'm like genuinely confused as to why this would be appealing.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Guy went viral last year for thirst trapping, but it was more subtle. Yeah, no, this is the guy I was talking about. This guy is literally the GOAT at like appealing to the broadest audience possible. I literally was talking about this guy early on. This guy's hot. He's hot as fuck.
Fucking God.
Like, look at that. He's hot. He's doing something. Like, I bet if he was like cooking in a normal way, women would probably find that super fucking hot too. You don't see him finger fucking the log. Why is he not finger blasting the log? So funny, the same guy.
So usually when you get a piece this big or a round this big, it doesn't make sense to split it down the middle.
It doesn't, does
It's
it?
going to fight you a little too much, so you'll work your way around the edges. But I don't want to do that today. This is my biggest piece of the day, and I'd rather just draw a line down the middle and fuck this thing up. So let's do exactly that. Ready?
Don't do that.
He's actually also
Oh,
very
I thought you meant to draw a
skilled.
line like with pen, but you're doing it with an axe. Still a good tool. That's
Good.
That's also
that was a
crazy
quick
hard.
one. That was kind of quick. We've lasted longer a bit.
Yeah.
That's like actually an incredibly fucking difficult feat too. He's got something for everybody. Groaning is pretty hot. Yeah, but like he's literally cutting a fucking massive tree stump in half with an axe. Of course he's gonna fucking grunt, chatters. Do you not understand? That's sexy, but also subtle. You get it? It's sexy, but it's subtle. Which is part of the reason why I think he is more appealing to a broader audience. That's not how that works. He bit my flow. What the fuck? He didn't even do it as like sluttily as I did. Like my fucking watermelon explosion was way sluttier. Like let's keep it a $150. I was way bigger of a slut when I blew up my fucking watermelon.
Woo!
His melon was bigger. Yeah, that makes it easier to blow up, for the record. Anyway, like I said, he is more reserved and more subtle, I think, in his like sexy shit, which probably is more appealing.
Did you start it over? Oh my god!
No, no, no. That last shot is always so funny.
The last shot is so
It's literally
bizarre.
a half second of him just going like this. Just not even like, that wasn't even like
You could
really.
have just like kept the food in for one more second. You don't even need the end.
I guess he does kind of clench his jaw.
Yeah, but like
He goes like this.
doing set.
Doing set. Even your desserts come.
Ew, what the fuck does that mean?
Like it's not only the fruits, it's the desserts too.
Ew, guys.
Yeah, he plates the food so well, and he's also in great shape. Like, you don't need to do all this stuff, King. Just like, you know, be hot and make the good food, and I feel like it would be more appealing. This one's not that bad. Oh, God damn it. I'm so wrong.
God, like that's fucking beautiful.
Got on Germa's stream. What is this?
We have things girls like in here, like a Barbie dream house, love, Hassan, this doll, and Taylor Swift.
Okay.
We have
Yeah, but I feel like it's bad.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
There's like fingernail stuff in there. Like you get this fingernail.
Yeah. It tastes like just cum.
It tastes like he's just spitting. He's like spitting.
Yeah, your assumption is someone in the chat said it perfectly. He says he lulls you in with a false sense of security and then bam, he's finger fucking the fruit. That's what it is. Every time you're like, oh, it's not going to be that weird this time. And it's like, no, it's gross. It actually is gross and weird. He did it again. He fucking did it again.
And fingering. Like, you know how dirty that is? Like, is this the most
Being plain is more appealing, but a hot man cooking is a dime a dozen on TikTok. The outrageous shit gets them views because not many people are doing it. Yeah, I guess so. But I feel like you could carve out a niche where you could be like sexy and make food in a sexy way without like simulating the worst finger banging that a woman has ever experienced. Because that's the other side of it too. Because like he's literally shoving his fucking fingers in there, which is, as far as I understand, I mean, I have I would say above average sexual experience. You know, probably a little bit more than the average male. And no, that's not. No one finds that hot, I don't think. Holy fuck, I can't even say I have like more sexual experience than the average male, and I can't have the fucking chat. The chat has to farm Haas mods.
sanitary kitchen ever. He's
Yeah, you would.
spitting all
Yeah,
over.
I've been
yeah,
way
you would
less
get a
sexy.
C rating
For
sure.
sure. Oh
yeah,
my God.
You could never open a restaurant, dude,
No.
because you'd be in there fucking fingering all the foods.
And spitting
And
roguely
spitting
all
them,
over
like-
the place.
Yeah.
It's what dudes think women want, so they like it because they want to emulate it to get girls, in my opinion. Not that some women don't like it, but it seems geared towards men. That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I mean.
No! Why does he do it? Why does he do that? Why does he do that? It's so fucked up.
Yeah,
like, I am watching this and I'm thinking, wow, that looks kind of good. Like, okay. And
It's
then
like
all of a
this.
sudden it's like,
This is the thought process. It's like, ooh, yum. Ooh, that looks good. Ah! Ooh, that looks pretty good. Ooh, yum. Ah!
I've been dreaming about you. Wishing you what you were up to.
So good. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, that's
Those look
incredible.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck? This is the only one where I'd say it was worth it watching.
the egg was a little rough.
I'm just happy that he didn't try to put his dick in there, you know what I mean, to like stir it up or something. Because it's like, God damn, that shit was good. Holy fuck.
The
Beginning.
beginning part.
Yeah.
So this guy's kind of spawned a movement, and now there's a lot of copycats.
Oh, there's more. That's
This
awesome.
one,
I was
Donut.
hoping.
His name's Donut.
Oh, that guy.
Donut
Oh,
Daddy.
God. I've called this guy a butterface before, which I feel kind of bad for, but goddamn, he's about to assault your senses.
Oh, no.
Betty Davis, thank you for the 5 gifted. I mean, he's so vascular. I feel like if he just kept it at that, it would be, again, more appealing.
Oh, my God. This one's just like, okay.
This is too much. This is
It's
you
just
went
like
way
you have
too.
arms. No, we totally get it. You have arms.
You went way too far with this. With this fucking with the vein shot here.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, vascularity, again, it's appealing to men. You know what I mean? It's 100%. Like, I see that and I go, damn, that guy's vascular as fuck. I wonder what his body fat percentage is. It's appealing to men who mire other men, okay? Like, I don't know if women look at that and go, wow, I love how dehydrated he is. In the same way that I'm thinking about it. You know what I mean? I have many female friends that would disagree with all. I guess women probably like that too, but the parts that are, you know, the parts that are supposed to be geared towards women outside of like the veiny ass arms, which I guess is universal, is when he like puts his fucking tongue through the donut and
They're
shit.
all
Get it,
vein
dude.
shots.
We get it.
That. Come on.
My God.
Oh my god.
What is that?
This is like actual porn.
I couldn't be less turned on. Like, I'm trying to think of something that would give me more of an ick than him grabbing the dough and shoving his face into
He's
it.
like,
See, I'm telling you, if he kept it at just like rolling the dough with his arms, like that's one thing, right? But then when he puts when he starts licking it, it's like, the fuck are you doing?
Don't you
don't do
dare.
it, dude. Leave the dough alone.
Keep that face far away from that.
I swear, if you go in there,
If you nosedive into the crack of the dough,
thank God. You should be fucking ashamed. that
Daddy's nuts.
You should be ashamed.
He couldn't even when he like kind of like couldn't write it. Like he couldn't get a new pen. It looks like he had to go over the D's like 800 times.
Why is there an apostrophe in nuts? Dadis nuts is what?
Daddy's nut is
No, it'd be Dadis. Is that your name, Dadis? So was this supposed to be Daddy's nut? Like it's supposed to be your nut, or is it supposed to be like your like nuts?
It's literally so hot when men know how to cook, like they don't need to do this.
Like your like ground up testicles.
Lol, shaming sex workers. First of all, the only people who are gross and look cringe are Kelsey and Cody. Hassan, this content is not for you. Lol, shaming sex workers. I don't know if you understand this, but I arrived at this subject matter with an open mind. Not only that, but I have also quite literally shown you multiple different examples of what I assume women found attractive. Okay? And lastly, I'm willing to bet that those guys would probably not take kindly to you calling them sex workers, even though you're not wrong. Okay? I'm not even shaming them. If women found it attractive, if there was a universal consensus on that kind of TikTok, and women were all collectively saying like, no, you don't understand, this is super hot, then I would be like, I'd be the first one to fucking do it. Okay, well, probably not, because I feel like it's still kind of cringe. I'm just simply trying to understand what's going on. Okay?
It's actually a great question. Or are you
Are
just
women into
admitting?
that?
Are you just admitting that this is the most insane, like nuts thing a person could ever post on the internet?
Yeah, Daddy's nuts.
Daddy's nuts, baby. Somebody.
Yo, for real though, Daddy's nuts.
The other guy is in your face, yes,
Yeah.
like 100%. But this is so too much.
That looks good. Okay, maybe not so much.
Okay, and your tattoo sucks.
Dude, every time I say something, there's another fucking... Anytime I say something, there's like another dumb moment from the video where I'm like, oh, that looks good. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, he fingered the Nutella. I didn't even realize that. He did that.
This is so too much.
Oh, what is that? Dude, what? What? Is that appealing? Is that appealing? What's he trying to say there? Gonna finger your doo-doo ass butt? Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, defend this. He's like, yeah, ooh, I love fingering your doo-doo ass. Yo, he pulled a Ron DeSantis, dude. He's finger fucking the Nutella.
Okay, and your tattoo sucks.
This almost makes me
Miss
appreciate.
it.
I love eating cookies. That part is funny. Yeah, he's got the most powerful jaw I've ever seen in my life. No lie. Okay, that is too much. His jaw has a jaw. Yeah, dude. This jawbreakers fear this man. Okay, there's never been he puts a jawbreaker in his mouth and it fucking evaporates instantly. It's crazy. Don't even think about it. Don't. Uh-oh. Is she waking up? Uh-oh. Back to sleep. Lay down again. Uh-oh.
Cedric, yeah,
Yeah, I
me too.
almost missed Cedric.
Me too.
This guy saw what Cedric was doing,
Yeah,
and
and
was
he-
like, "Oh, I could take that up like 15 notches," and it's too much.
It's too much about you, and not so much about the food.
Yeah.
I feel like the comments in this are a little bit more.
They're more making fun of him. Please never do that again. I'm dry heaving right now. That was so painful to watch.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, but those are
was.
dudes.
Like, I mean, if your intention was to make people cringe, you're doing a fantastic job. Was he jerking off? He was jerking off in that first song.
And then he's like jizzing all over the glass.
That little yolk that he just squeezes out. It's just funny. I don't know.
I'm like exhausted watching.
I think a lot of this also depends on like how hot you think the guy is, because like the other guy was, I think, a little bit better looking than this guy, unfortunately for him. So like that's why there were more women in the comments being like, "Oh, this is so hot." Whereas this guy, the way he's doing, he puts his face in it too much, and then everyone's like, "Whoa, hold up, that's a jump scare. What the fuck's going on?" And he's also hamming it up even more. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm gonna lick the dough. Num, 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 num. He's just like going way too fucking hard. Oh, there's a poll. Do you find this hot? Please, actually, if you do, it's anonymous, so I won't know. It's not embarrassing. I just genuinely want to understand.
this.
I'm sorry.
Like it's just like it is like too much for me. The egg yolk. It's just like he's like staring. He's making me so uncomfortable. This man. I can't like.
I am getting a little bit hungry though.
I'm hungry,
hungry
sure,
for
but
dinner.
I'm like really uncomfy. Nobody wants this food.
Yeah, his food
Can you
doesn't
imagine like going to
look-
this guy's house? Okay, you didn't know that he films these kind of videos, and he's like, "Oh, I just like made some dinner. Like you guys should come over. I'm a chef." And everybody's like, "Oh, yummy." You're eating the food. You eat all the food. It's so delicious. And then you go home, you see this, and you realize that his fingers.
Can I say something without chat jumping me? Go ahead, Bussy Angel. Let's hear it.
And he's been kissing it, and like it is like the most disgusting thing ever. And you're like, what the fuck? I ate that. You're shirtless. You're taking your shirt on and off. You're kissing and licking my fucking dough, and
Yeah.
you're licking and
You're, like,
sucking
watching
and
this and you're like-
fucking it, and it's just like,
Babe, do you know Dadis kissed the food that he made tonight? Yeah, he fucking kissed it before he served it to us.
Dadis.
Look at You know what's great is that
Gotta
his
play.
food doesn't look that good.
yeah, it is pretty funny.
Like it works. It kind of works. And I don't know why I'm fucking backing up Cedric.
Yeah, now we're like team said.
because we realize what he does is kind of tasteful.
We realized what we had. We realized how lucky we were before it was gone. Like you never know what you got until it's gone.
Exactly.
And now,
Exactly.
and now we're dealing with this.
Now we
Like,
have
it's
this
like,
fucking bullshit.
look at his lips.
Do you have jaw implants, dude?
If there's one thing that's not sexy, it's fucking milk.
Yeah, that was horrible. All right, so that's Donut Daddy. Let's see, there's a couple more and then we can stop. All right, now there's official Chef Benjamin.
Lord, let this moment last for another year. Though today has ended,
Hey, actually, thank you. Can we not watch this one either?
At least it's like there's like a loving partner in this one. You know, at least there's like a consenting partner. It's not just us watching me like, oh.
He has rubber gloves on, and his
First time that I met you, I thought it looked so sweet.
The wink.
I stood around for the heels, beating a retreat.
same girl, by the way.
Not the same girl. You're right. So this guy's just kind of a chef playboy, I guess. All right. Well, there you go. What do you think?
I hated
feeling
that. I need
pretty
to go
horned
take
up?
a nap.
Well, it's time for dinner. So get ready because you're about to see some more of this right inside.
Whoa! Cannot
Yep.
wait. Very turned on by
Mhm.
that whole thing, and not at all freaked out.
I can't remember cringing as hard
Yeah.
as we did to the squirting coconut
I've never screamed out loud.
one. Yeah.
That was like a visceral reaction. Like I couldn't fake that if I tried. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Ced.
Yeah, no problem. And it
No,
almost
I'm
made me...
thanking Cedric.
Yeah, thanks, Seti.
And thank you.
And thank you, Dadis.
Dadis
Yeah.
and Chef Ben and like all of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your hard work.
All right, bye.
Bye.